at 9 a.m. And we're going to start with the Pledge Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I'm going to read the rules for the public forum. Our public forums are limited to 5 minutes per topic. Discussions or comments about town employees, agency members, or volunteers should be avoided so as not to violate individual rights. There's no one present for the public forum. So we'll start with the minutes from our March 19th meeting.
What is this phone bill plan?
I was asked to check into the phone bill because some of our phone bill is a little high, and the long distance portion of it, I've been asked to check in to see if there was a better plan that we could receive. So,
Could part of the problem be because I think if somebody uses the phone to call Worcester, I think, is that kind of a
yes,
all right.
yes.
So if any of us should say have to make a doctor's appointment or something, so is that kind of an issue, raising the bill? I mean, are there many?
I don't think
that?
so. I think we make a lot of, myself and Clark, we make a lot of phone calls into Worcester
Okay.
because of elder services and different programs that happen in Worcester. So, yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's other
No,
people.
yeah, I really
Yeah.
don't.
Well,
think
I
it's-
Because
didn't know
if you have to pay for long distance from the Whitensville number, it is a pain.
I know, yeah. Okay, I think even, is it Oxford or Webster or
Yes.
something?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yes.
that's from
Yes.
the.
Yeah.
the thing. Okay. Okay. Well, and the kitchen hot water tank is all fixed?
Yes,
It was
yep.
all good to
Yep,
go by
yep, it's
Friday
all-
afternoon?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, does anybody have any more questions or comments on the minutes? Okay, then can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None, unanimous. All right, Michelle.
Right. We'll go on to director's report. So as Rosemarie just mentioned, this is an added thing. We did have the leak fixed in the back room in the kitchen. It was $900, but it had to be rebuilt.
Was it
and-
defective?
No, this is part of the old building,
The old,
it's the
yeah,
old building, the old
pipe work or
yes,
something,
and I
right?
did get to see it once it was taken out. It was all rotted and rusty and
Eroded.
yep. So that was fixed. It was actually better than having it replaced because they don't make those parts anymore. They don't make that system anymore, and that would have been about $2,000 to $3,000 to have replaced that piping and that hot water valve. So they fixed it for $900. So that's all set. I'll shoot back to what's happening in May, but I will let you know that our treasured volunteer, Ellie Bath, is going to be our friendly visitor. You used to have a friendly visitor program many, many years ago.
Yes, we did, yes.
And somebody would go out to a house and do a little, happy check, see how you're doing. And we have quite a few of those people now that just need a little friendly visit that are homebound. She's also doing any birthday cards that you think somebody needs a little birthday cheer, condolence cards. Friends always send out a wonderful card of condolence when someone passes away. But this is in addition to that.
Right.
And any get well cards. So if you know of anybody that's not feeling well or could use a little extra sunshine, just let us know. She's not getting paid for that. I just want to reassure you that it says treasured volunteer. She doesn't get paid for it. She doesn't get tax work off for it. It's not paid for. She's just doing this out of the kindness of her heart, as something extra for her to do. So
Can
if you need anything, you
Can I
let her
just
know.
add on cards, probably to different former people who were volunteers or came to the center who are now in a nursing home, like our friend,
Yes. Yeah.
I won't mention her name, a little card now and then, just a
Yes.
thinking of you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Ellie would be really good.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I think Ellie has a really good personality
She
to do
does.
that, to talk to people. First of all, she talks clear,
Yeah.
and her voice carries,
Yeah.
which is good if
Very
somebody has a
good.
hearing impairment.
Yes, she's very
She's
very loving.
outgoing.
Yes.
She is. So
Yeah.
Good fit.
So that's going to work well. So if you know of anybody in need of some cheer, you can contact Ellie. If it looks like you'd like to have them go maybe visit somebody and just sit and visit them, you need to let Clark know about that, because Clark will then set Ellie out to do that, because that would be part of a friendly visitor program, and we would need to make sure that that senior really wants a visit from somebody. And we want the family to know that one of our seniors would be going over as a friend. There's a lot that goes behind that. So if it's a visit that you'd like somebody to get, please go through Clark. If it's a card, certainly you can go right to Ellie with that.
Good.
Meals on Wheels. I was asked to let everybody know how much Meals on Wheels raised for the month of March. And they raised over $3,000. Or actually, we should say we raised over $3,000 for the Sutton Meals on Wheels program. And I want to thank everyone for that success. I will remind everybody that the pasta and meatball luncheon that Diane and the crew provided was 100% profit. Again, nothing went into anybody's pockets. They were all donations, right down to meatballs and pasta and the sauce, everything, all donated. So I'd like to thank all those people who made that possible, so that it was 100% profit.
I would just like to say that I think our senior center, that is not, the Meals on Wheels Tri-Valley program is not really the Sutton Senior Center. They're just housed there.
Yes.
But our center always goes way above and beyond when they have that March for Meals program,
Yeah.
to raise funds to do things. And that's really
Yeah.
a wonderful thing, because it is,
Absolutely.
as we all know, a good cause. But I'm not sure other senior centers do as much
Right.
as the whole senior center does. So thank you.
That's really good. If you would, take a look at May calendar. May's got a lot of nice stuff happening. While I'm at it, the May newsletter is done, so if you want to work on that, there you go.
I can do it, start it today.
Yeah, if you'd like, yeah, sure, if you'd like, yeah. On Wednesday, May 1st, at 9 a.m., there's going to be a tour of the new police station, the new Sutton Police Station. That is an exclusive tour for our Sutton seniors. If you are planning to do a tour of the senior center, or of the police office,
Yeah.
police station, you need to sign up at the desk so we know how many people are coming. It's going to be you can either carpool from the senior center, or you can go directly to the police station itself and park. We are going to encourage you to carpool if you can from the senior center. Or, if you want to pick each other up at your houses, that's, whatever. But up to you. However, Wednesday, May 1st, 9 a.m. is a tour of the new Sutton Police Station. And I'd like to thank our selectman, Wendy Mead, for putting that all together for us. So a big thanks to her. Again, every Thursday is massage therapy. You can sign up at the desk for that. There is a charge for that, so you can certainly give a call and ask about that. On May 6th, Monday, May 6th, we have a very good yet and controversial program, and I think it is well worth coming to and seeing because it is held by medical professionals. It's about cannabis and seniors, and the pros and cons, what's new in it, what it may or may not help. So it's a long program, but at the end, I think the last half an hour will be a question and answer. So if you have any questions, you can ask the nurse practitioner that is running this. This isn't a company that is marketing. This is legitimately nurse practitioners that go out and educate the community as a whole for this. So it's not a business that's soliciting.
Samples?
What's that?
Free samples?
You never know.
It's in your packet. to bring home, maybe.
It's in your packet. Right, it's a giveaway.
I just have a question. Is that going to be held in the dining room? Because where it is a long program and a question and answer, is it going to sort of overlap the 12:30 mat yoga?
No, I would like to have it done before lunchtime, so certainly there'll be that half an hour typically. And it's a Monday, so
Yeah.
not a lot of
Well,
folks,
not
unfortunately, don't come out for Monday meals, so I think it should be okay. I didn't want to cancel that or anything.
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, we didn't want you.
I know, yeah. True.
Hiking and biking club is back at it again. They're back at it, and anyone is welcome to join in that. It's not an exclusive club or group, so you can join at any time, and you can read more about that in the newsletter. However, there is a hiking at 1 o'clock on Thursday the 9th. If you're interested, certainly call the center, or again, you can read about the different places that they're going in the newsletter. The Shine Counselor will be in on the 14th. He's available by appointment, usually from 9 to noon, so anybody needing any health insurance information can certainly give us a call and sign up for that program. On the 15th, I always say when it rains, it pours. The Sutton Serenaders have their concert. Now, they are conflicted as to when they could hold it because of the pianist. So this seemed to be the most fitting time for all of them. So it's Wednesday, May 15th. It's at 10:30 to 11:30. And the name of their concert is called Talk to the Animals. So it's a whimsical performance, and I'm very excited to see that because I've been hearing it in the background for well over 2 months now, and it just is fun and fantastic. And I know how hard your folks work to do the Serenaders programs, and your folks work to go to nursing homes and assisted livings and other senior centers to bring their program for free out to share some spirit and some joy. So I'm hoping that you come out, and I don't mean you sitting around the table specifically.
Everybody.
I mean everybody out there in television world. It is your group, your ambassadors.
And they are good.
They are good, and for
they
those
spend
of
a
you,
lot of time.
they do. They work so hard, and with Deb Reynolds running the show, just an amazing group of people. And I really hope you come out and support that.
They have several more men now.
They do.
Included, which is nice.
They
to
do.
hear.
That's what she's been trying.
Yeah,
know, she
yeah.
has,
and
she
she's
has
got
been.
some new younger seniors
Mm-hmm.
that just have fantastic voices, as they all do. But it's just refreshing. It's
is
really
nice.
nice. Those of you that had the chance to come out, it was a small but loving group that came out for the Greendale Men's Choir. If you didn't come out for that, you missed the best performance. I have never seen them this good. They were just fantastic. I can't say enough about them.
I think they're good all the
Oh,
time.
around they are so
love them.
good. Oh my God. I just wanted to scoop some of them up and just take them home.
So cute.
Oh my God, they're wonderful. So, and our Sutton Serenaders are the same way. So please come and support that. That's Wednesday, May 15th from 10:30 to 11:30. It does conflict with book club, which book club usually starts at 11. So I did put an ask out to see if they would back up and go to 11:30, start book club at 11:30. in case anybody from book club.
Conflicts with ukulele.
Right. it's just no winning.
And most of book club is in ukulele. Not I.
Oh, so anyhow.
It's just a one-time thing.
Yeah,
so
I feel
I'm
awful.
sure they'll work around
But
it,
we-
right?
No, what I'm saying
I
is
understand.
the whole book.
I know.
It's always that
there's
way when
only two of us that aren't in ukuleles,
Ukulele.
so the rest of the book club is in. But it'll be all right.
it will work.
Because it's also conflicts with muscular strength.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, it does.
Yep. It's just, I'm like, oh, for heaven's sake.
I know.
We're
You
just
have-
so busy and popular, it's unbearable.
Yeah, and you try to fit everything in without having to bump any
Yeah.
class or
Yep, absolutely.
program, but
So, but I also know that several people from muscular strength probably wouldn't be interested in. It's just very,
Yeah,
So-
they're going to go to muscular
yeah,
strength.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on the 16th of May, there's the biking group, and that's at 1 o'clock. Again, you can check the newsletter out for what's going on there and where they're going to be. Now we have a really good event that I'm starting up on Tuesday the 21st, and it's going to be our first annual. I'm hoping to make it annual, but anyhow, it's Tuesday, May 21st, from noon to 2, and it's come and meet your area senior centers. So I have invited all of the area senior centers to our senior center to maybe bring their newsletter, to talk about what their senior centers do. So this is open for everybody to come on down and meet your area senior centers and see what they have to offer, and meet those directors. I know a lot of us frequent some of their centers people come to us. So it'd just be nice to, I don't know, form a friendship and a bond, because so many people have so many different things to offer. I kind of think it might be a nice thing to see everybody.
And you have been putting on the bulletin board,
Yeah.
the surrounding
Yeah.
towns newsletter,
Yeah,
which is
they're
nice.
they're all very, very good senior centers, some
Yes,
really
they
good
are.
directors. So
Right.
come on down and meet them. They're gonna bring their newsletters and their smiling faces and let you know what they have, and just a good opportunity for us to show off what we have.
Is that going to be like where it's 12 to 2 p.m.? Is that going to be sort of like the lunch and learn type of thing?
No, it's actually they're just gonna have little tables in the dining room, and you can go over to their table
Nice.
and
Sort
sit
of
and
like the
chat with them.
health fair.
Sort of like the
Yeah.
health fair, yes.
That's-
Like the senior center fair.
Yes,
That's
yep.
a good idea.
Yep.
Very nice.
So get to meet them. A very important thing coming up on Thursday, May 23rd. From 10:30 to 11:30, we will now start having the veterans agent hosting office hours. It's actually an office hour, so it's 10:30 to 11:30 on Thursday, May 23rd. Carl Bradshaw, our veterans agent, will be there to talk to anybody who has any questions or concerns about veterans benefits. And that's not by appointment. You can come and go. It's not, he'll have a room, he'll have access to a computer and printers. So if you need, a lot of information, he can certainly have that at his fingertips and be able to print it out for you. You just really show up for that. There's no appointment for that. And it would be one-on-one. So
Is this going to be a monthly thing or a weekly thing?
I believe that it's turning into a monthly
a
thing.
monthly thing.
Yep, so this is going to be the first one, see how it works out, and we'll go from there.
That's important because I think a lot of widows of veterans might have some questions
Yes.
or concerns to see where they stand, so that's very
Right.
good.
Clark and I field a lot of veterans questions, more so Clark, along with the help of Pat Morris, our Shine counselor, who is very well versed in veterans issues as well. So combination of those two folks, along with Paul Maynard, were instrumental in getting Carl to do office hours at the senior center. So some people don't want to
Excellent.
travel to his satellite offices. So it
And
makes
he
it
is
nice.
a very good man.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Monday, May 27th, we're closed for Memorial Day. And then on the 30th, Thursday, May 30th, is the biking group. Again, check the newsletter for that and where it's going. So again, we have some really big events. So the highlights, the tour of the police station on May 1st. Please call the senior center and get your name on that list. Thanks to Selectman Wendy Mead. On May 6th is at 10:30 is the cannabis and seniors. At 10:30 on May 15th is the Serenaders concert. On Tuesday, May 21st is Meet Your Area Senior Centers. And on Thursday, May 23rd, office hour with our veterans agent. So those are some new programs coming up and about.
And the fraud squad every Tuesday.
Oh, the fraud squad. Yep.
You mentioned the massage. You went over the fraud squad.
Fraud squad is there, is available every Tuesday, 10 to noon. So feel free to come on down and visit her. Great lady, great information, and certainly is really could use any input scams that you're getting, that you're hearing about as well. It helps her numbers and whatnot. So.
How about 8 calls a day? When you're on the do not call list.
Yeah, they get right around that. They work right around that. I want to do the outreach report. Now, this is just really in the works, so there are no numbers next to anything yet. There's some numbers next to things that we could fill in. But what we're doing will be men, women, veterans assistants, total number of phone calls for the month. That's how many phone calls came in. We'll go over how many phone calls came in for the month. The total number of men, the total number of women. Food stamps, we saw 3. Fuel assistance, we saw 2. Family support, that's something we're adding in there because when we get contacted by a child of a senior or any family member of a senior. So we've dealt with 8 different families in assisting them with services. Professional meetings, 3. Home visits, 2. Number of seniors that attend activities, we'll have numbers for that. We're also going to put in there congregate meals and Meals on Wheels. So if we were adding up congregate meals, plus or minus, you had about 134 people for the entire month of March. That doesn't count the special event. I don't put that in there. That's a special event. That doesn't count the Meals on Wheels luncheon. This is just 134 people came for congregate meal in the month of March.
Because that number, as we all know, will fluctuate when there's
Yes.
a holiday.
Yes.
And you have the holiday
Yep.
meal. And of course, March was
Right.
Really a lot more.
Yes.
But yeah, it
Yeah,
fluctuates.
so
Good.
within reason, you can expect that
Oh,
there was
yes.
134 people within the month of March. That's why I put plus or minus there.
Mhm.
Meals on Wheels, if I'm tallying up correctly, for the month of March, it looks like you sent out 588. Now, those are duplicate, okay? So that's X amount of people several times a week or a couple times a week, whatever it is, or 5 days a week. So anyhow, you fed 588 meals to a homebound senior in need. So those are the kind of things that we're going to put on our monthly chart that you'll get for outreach, so you have a better idea of what really goes on there as far as numbers. Also added to that, kind of like a last-minute addition, was how many medical devices we loan out, whether it's a wheelchair or a walker. Every month, we'll get 7 to 10 people that will call and ask if they could borrow a shower chair, if they could borrow a toilet seat, if they could borrow crutches, walkers, wheelchairs, you name it. If we have it, we will loan it out to folks. In some cases, we let them have it if we have an abundance of them. Sometimes we get an abundance of just the plain regular walkers. I don't turn them away because I know folks call and ask for them, and I have no problem letting them have it if I have them.
Is that strictly for seniors?
No, we've had people, maybe in their
Yeah.
late 40s, 50s.
Right.
Yes.
So you don't have to be
Yes, somebody-
60 or
Oh,
over.
no.
Good.
But
It's a
primarily,
need.
it's everybody.
I
That's,
know,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a need.
Yeah. So
Very
yeah,
good.
hip replacements, knee replacements, and younger
Yes,
folks.
Temporary.
Yes, yep.
need, Right.
So you'll see that number on there as well. So if you think about any questions that you may have for outreach concerning numbers, we're more than happy to add that on there in the list. Those are just things that, off the top of our head, that we deal with, so.
Shouldn't your medical rides be on there too?
They should. You are right on the money there. That should be on there.
I've got nothing else to do.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Yes, yep. I'm surprised I didn't put that
Obviously, that's gonna be the medical rides from the town car.
on there. That would be
Yeah,
from the town, but
yeah.
I'm also
I mean,
I
that's
would
part
also
of the scene.
include,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd
it
also
is.
include any of the rides from Elder Bus because they do offer
Yeah.
transportation for shopping.
They do.
I think that's a good idea too.
We can add both of those things on there. So again, if you think of anything that needs to be added on there, let me know. More than happy to put those numbers on there.
Is there anything else? Anybody, any questions, comments on what we've just spoken about? Okay. We'll move on to the treasurer's report.
And welcome back, Barbara.
Yes, good to see you back.
Yay, we got our Barbara back. So what I've done is I've included, what we have currently. And seemingly okay. Some things will get situated around soon, in which you'll get another report on that, probably next month. And attached to that, Jim has given me next year's budget, so you can peruse that.
I have a question.
Sure.
What are these heading? I don't see any.
When he gave that to me, there were no headings on the top, but that, they would be previous fiscal years, so I'm gonna say, the first line, the very first line would be 17.
Oh, so it's years?
Yes, so the
Because
first,
it makes no sense without the headings, really.
well, it might not even be,
Well, I know.
yeah, so
it's
that would be.
17, 18,
Yeah,
19.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the last one being, the second to last one being 19.
And so the extreme right is 20?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Okay.
I meet with the finance committee on Monday, this upcoming Monday at 6:30 at night. Certainly watch that on TV.
There seems to be some pages missing, because it says 4, 5, 6 is missing. Because 7's the next one, unless I'm wrong. And 8.
Oh, it's supposed to
6 and
print
8.
double-sided. It did not print double-sided.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did
so
not
in
print.
both of these, and it's the same page that's missing each time.
Yeah, it's the
6 and
double,
8.
yep, it's a double-sided.
Yeah.
Should print out double-sided. I can give you a new copy of that. I'm surprised it didn't copy.
So
Well,
far,
I mean, you can just give us the missing
Yeah.
pages, so we don't need the whole thing again.
Right.
You don't wanna waste too much of the
Mm-hmm.
trees.
do we have any questions so far,
Yeah.
or comments?
Yeah, that's a full-
Does anybody want more time on the treasurer's report? Then we will proceed to the Friends report. Since our president isn't here right now, Gil Graves, we did our February fuel giveaway. I might add, we made 12 people quite happy, which is always a help, and it's a good thing. There is nothing really on the agenda for the Friends right now, but we have our store, which we call our store, which sells a lot of nice things, and we get a lot of good feedback from it, and we get a lot of people who purchase things along with the jewelry. And again, as I always say, it's always a profit for the senior center, whoever buys anything there. So if any of you out there have not seen it, come on down and take a look. It's really nice. And that's it for the Friends. All right, do we have anything else? Is there anything anybody wants to question or relay? No? Yes?
I just want to make everybody aware, at our last planning board meeting, we did receive a proposal for an 88-unit condominium community located on Armsby Road, basically wrapped around Enchanted Passage, which is the Valancourt's business, where
Oh,
Valancourt used to be.
yes, yes.
And the significance of this is age restricted to 55 and older. Nobody under 18 can stay there for longer than 2 weeks. And this will be a totally, the community will be abutting the villas
Mhm.
on one side, and it'll also be it's on both sides of Armsby. So I just wanted to make this announcement. They currently will have 10 units affordable. Affordable at this point is approximately 210. And then affordable goes by the area surrounding communities. I think there are 18 of them in southern Worcester County. So this is not like affordable in Boston. It'd be a totally, or western suburbs. That'd be a totally different number. So there are currently approximately 10 affordable units included in the 88. So I
It's a
just-
total of 88, 10 affordable,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah.
And these are condominiums that are purchased outright, is that
Yes.
right?
Yes, and the affordable units.
Because
yeah.
we've discussed that before, because there was sort of like, I think some people were
Yeah,
thinking
it's
it
not
was a rental.
town-owned, it's,
No.
you pay
No,
for
they're-
it.
You just
No.
buy them outright.
You
I've
got,
already gone through this rental thing. There are no
Yes,
rentals.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Affordables
I
are the
know,
rentals.
I
But now
know.
when we say affordables, the person that lives in the affordable either pays for it or has a mortgage. So it's
Right.
not like
Okay.
40B or some other type
Right.
of
Yeah.
housing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I brought it up, just to clarify if somebody hadn't seen our meeting or
yeah,
went to the planning board or something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Very good. That's good.
it probably doesn't answer all the issues, but at least,
Mhm.
you know, there's an opportunity for seniors and maybe other people,
Mhm.
some of the larger homes here could just slide right in.
Yes,
You don't
absolutely.
have the maintenance and care and all the
Right.
upkeep and whatever else that you get involved with, and we've all been there.
As we age, sometimes you don't want the big house with
Yeah.
all the housework
Well, you
and the
can't take
yard
care of it.
uptake.
You know,
Right,
can't take care of
right,
it.
and it's a good thing.
And the unit started at like 1,075 square feet, single level,
Hmm.
which is a good thing.
Single
They're
level,
all si-
excellent.
Are they all single level?
No, some of them have some kind of, I don't say a loft, but it'd be
Yes.
Yeah.
like a story and a
Yes.
half. It's single level, there's like you have to be 6 inches off the outside ground, but that's a
Mhm.
state law or something.
Right.
But basically is accessible, have a garage.
Oh,
So
that
you
was
just
my
go in
next
the garage
question.
and right into your house type of thing. And
Sounds good.
that's the starter kits, and then you have up to 2-car garages
Mhm.
and 2,000 plus square feet. They're not humongous,
No,
you know, they're
no.
not, you know, look at 3,000 square feet in these things.
Seniors aren't, most of us seniors are not looking for
No.
I
humongous.
think if you wanna
You'd stay in your own house.
gonna
Yeah,
have-
downgrade, you wanna,
They're gonna
Yeah.
have a mile of
Sounds
hiking and biking trails
Oh,
interspersed through.
oh, that's good.
Yep,
Mm.
and down on the road, they're gonna have 2, I don't know what you'd call them, sort of like a place where you could meet people.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, a little canopy type
Pavilion?
of thing.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like when the kids used to stand out to wait for the bus.
yes.
Way back when in the old days. you know.
Nice.
Long time ago.
Yeah, and so there'll be a couple of ponds, and they're not going anywhere, they're just, you know,
When is this starting?
well, it hasn't been approved
It
yet.
hasn't been approved.
When it gets approved, they can start. They,
That's coming up for this town meeting, isn't it? Isn't that on this agenda?
I don't
That's
think-
what I heard, but I don't know.
I don't think it's on the town meeting.
Oh,
They're just starting going through the planning board
oh,
process.
okay.
I'm trying to think. what
No,
else.
well, no.
Oh, we've got certain zoning issues on the town meeting.
What do you got?
I think we got certain zoning things, a lot of it's
Oh.
just, a lot of them are what I call just clean up the language. Cause
Yeah.
you're saying
Yes.
something here, and then over there, you're saying something that could be
Right.
contradictory.
It's all stuff we
And
don't really understand.
We don't understand, but we don't wanna be in a position where, we'll say some, attorney can take this and whip it around to their own advantage.
Right.
Right.
Or anybody's advantage,
Right.
that will be out of what we're trying to determine for the character of the town. Ambiance or whatever, excuse me, whatever word you wanna use. So there is some of that. The other, probably significant announcement is that on the 24th, Prime Metals is gonna have their official opening, or groundbreaking. Now, they're already moving dirt around over there, but this is a significant, investment in the community. It's a $26 million building. And we've gone,
Where is this?
it's up at the end of Gilmore Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so that is going through, we haven't seen it yet, but the selectmen did give a TIF, tax incentive form, to IBA out of Millbury. They make
Right.
milk equipment.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be up in that's the last lot in Gilmore Drive. So that will
Oh,
be,
they're going on Gilmore Drive too?
right, they're gonna be on the other side of Prime Metals. And that's another significant investment by the time.
Cause they got a lot of excise tax.
They got a lot of excise tax,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, right.
you know, I know we give TIFs, but, you know, we gave one Atlas Box got one for their 180,000, 200,000 square feet, then they built on, and right now, the TIF doesn't apply. You know, it only lasts for a little bit, then it scales up, and then they're
Right.
paying full not paying full
Well,
price.
even with the IBM,
Yeah,
IBA, it's like 2 years, and then it goes to 95% and
Yeah, just-
90%.
exactly.
Graduates. Oh.
and it's just something that has to be done, because you're not gonna get any.
Well, when you got
Right.
that much excise tax,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but that's
okay.
that is a good thing. So, those are just some of the, larger activities that are going on from a planning board
Right.
perspective. And I really wanted to emphasize this housing, since
Right.
senior housing is an issue, I think,
It
in the
is,
community.
it is. Thank you for the heads up on what's coming. If there's nothing else, we'll adjourn the meeting. Meeting adjourned.
Mhm.
A little longer today.
Bonnie,